with YouTube. This is not a filmmaking class. I'm not going to talk to you about how to create a video. I'm not going to talk to you about creating a viral video. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not even showing you any videos. I'm going to show you thumbnail clips. I want to get really deep into the subject of YouTube. So creating just average videos and being able to post those anytime you want. So you're really flexing the muscle. This comes down to flexing the muscle so you can get 20 videos up on YouTube, so then it starts really extending your reach. Okay, so we've got a lot of social media sites. You can dabble in all of them. Do we have SEO people here? Who's an SEO person? So there's a lot of places you can put video, but why YouTube? Because it is the second largest search engine in the world. What's the first largest search engine? Good. Okay, so I thought this was actually really funny, and I wanted to show you this. So I type in YouTube, you go and you type in what your search terms are, and I searched for Florida Direct Marketing Association. And guess what came up as the second and third result after the paid ones? Me. Only because I put up these stupid videos 2 or 3 years ago, the last time I spoke. I give a keynote speech about cost-effective video marketing. Then I did a speech about, I'm about to speak at the Florida Direct Marketing Association. And look at how lame these are. It's 267 views, 275 views. I mean, it's not like I have 25,000 views. You don't even need that to come up in search results. So I want you to know that if you get into this now, you're getting into it really at the cusp of a lot of people getting on. Okay, so this is the video that I put on. Dumb video, not even very impressive, not great, it's good lighting, but look at the scenery. It's not, it's just a boring video. And I think the theme of today is the anti-viral video. A lot of people say to me, I want to create a viral video, and I want there to be 2 million views. And that's what's driving people these days. And honestly, chances are you're not going to do, there's 0.002% chance you're going to get 1 million views on your YouTube page. So that should not be your goal. I want to talk to you deep about the YouTube interface. And this is new YouTube interface. If you go there on your computer, this is what you're going to get. And I want to talk, how do you use this interface to come up as in the YouTube search results, so you can put up just whatever video of you talking, and then all of a sudden it comes up in all the search results. Okay, so there's let's see, 6 main things that we're going to focus on today. Okay, so these are the 6 things you need to pay attention to as you're expanding your reach with YouTube. Now, what is going on is there's this new era of what we call blended search. So it's not just putting up a YouTube video. Because if you put up just a video of you just upload it, no title, no description, all of that, it's just a chunk of data. It's just this chunk that's sitting up there that YouTube can't read. YouTube doesn't read that. So we have this thing called blended search, where by using a YouTube video and using the title and using a description and posting it on Facebook and making sure Google can read it, it's this whole thing. You gotta think about not only the video production part of it, which doesn't really even matter that much, but it's how do you create this blended search for the best results on YouTube. I'm going to give you a couple tips. I think there's 7 tips here. And Jim, what I can do is I can send you the slides so people aren't furiously taking notes. And then Jim can send you over the slides so you can just have a refresher course. So I want to, number 1, make it easy. Use your camera phone. Use your webcam. All right, I need a volunteer to do a video. All right, ready? Come down here. Where's my phone? Okay, so we're going to do a super easy video. Actually, I just want to know who in this room also has the YouTube app on their smartphone. You do, but you don't know how to use it. Who knows how to use? Who's ever taken a video and put it straight up to YouTube from their cell phone? Oh, shame on you guys. Jim, you better get busy with this. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to record something on our cell phone. Not a big deal, right? We're going to do this. We're going to point it towards us. Ready? So I want you to say who you are and what you're doing. Ready? This is just some random video. Okay, so, all right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on, wait, it's on photo. We don't want that. Okay, so, hi, I'm Jessica Kizorek, and this is
Sharon Rose.
And we are at the Florida Direct Marketing Association learning what?
Learning about using YouTube as our best branding product.
And what do you love about this speech?
I love Jessica.
Okay, and what have you learned so far?
Applications for YouTube being very much on the top and how to put our product at the top of the list of YouTube.
Okay, that's awesome. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, so if I took this video right now and I uploaded it to the Florida Direct Marketing Association, chances are almost immediately it would be one of the top 20 results. So do you see how you can just hold your cell phone up and say, hi, I'm Jessica right now, and look at all these great people. All right, 3, 2, 1, everybody raise their hands. Woo! So all I need to do now is take this, put it in the YouTube app, and I really want, I'm not going to waste our time necessarily because this takes a little while, but I want you to start this is a muscle flexing activity. Who has the YouTube phone, the YouTube app on their phone, but they've never used it? Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so who's going to do something? I wanted to, in the next 48 hours, I want a couple promises from like a handful of people. Who's going to actually do this thing? Who's going to make it easy and upload a video onto YouTube from their phone in the next 48 hours? Great, good. All right, so make it easy. Where was I with the clicker? Okay, thank you guys. Another thing, timing. You want to get this thing up as fast as possible. One of the reasons that I'm the second and third result for the Florida Direct Marketing Association is because I put it up 2 years ago. It doesn't matter how many views you have if you have hierarchy in time and space. Okay, so you want to get it up as fast as possible. That way you rank higher. What do? You rank higher. Okay, so number 3, you want to do what? You want to name the title of the video. Where does the title go? Where does the title show up on YouTube? It shows up at the top. So that's the thing. That's like the name of the video. That's what shows up on top. And like I said before, your video is just a chunk of data until you tell Google how to read it.
Long titles or short titles?
Relevant titles. I put everything I do that's related to me, I put Jessica Kizorek in the titles. And I completely own like almost every single result for the first 35 results when you type in Jessica Kizorek. Right? So you tag it like, I would tag it Jessica Kizorek at the Florida Direct Marketing Association / as many words as you can put in there for the title.
Not tagging titles we're talking about.
Well, both, actually. We're talking the title, and you want. Does anybody know how many characters the title can be on YouTube? 60. It's either 60 or 45. So max out. You've got as much volume as possible. Step number 4. So you add a video description. Where does the video description go? Yes, and where does it lay out? So the title's at the top, then underneath the title is the what? Is the video, and then what goes underneath the video? The description. So the description should probably be like 2 or 3 paragraphs. Sometimes it could be 2 or 3 sentences if you're in a hurry. But the description should really it describes the topic of the video, links to other site, and information about you. So if I was on the Florida Direct Marketing Association, I would say, Florida Direct Marketing Association, Jessica Kizorek speaking engagement. And then in the description, I would add a link to http://www/jessicakizorek.com. And then underneath it, I would put http://www.floridadirectmarketing.com, or whatever your URL is. FDMA.org. I would put that in it so that it becomes relevant, so that when people are searching for FDMA, then what comes up? And my video. You see how you can leverage other people's sites and other people's URLs to get more visibility on your YouTube page? Yes. Okay, can I get a bigger yes? Because half of you are asleep. Yes. Thank you. Okay, 5, use search terms. So you want to add search terms so that people can find you when they are searching. For example, if people are searching for Florida Direct Marketing Association, what comes up on YouTube? Jessica Kizorek. And that's tip number 6 again. All right, tip number 7, you want to embed the video. What does it mean to embed a video? What is it? Okay, so you take what and you put it in your website?
The video or the YouTube address or whatever you have.
Okay, so who knows exactly what you do to embed a video? Okay, when you go into YouTube, there's a special embed code. And it's like a whole, I don't know, it's like a paragraph of this weird stuff that makes no sense, right? But what you do is you take that, it's called embed code, HTML embed code, and then you put it in your website. So you take that code, and then you go back to your website, and you put in that code wherever you want the video to be. And therefore, when you embed the video on your site, pairing it with relevant copy that brings it full circle with YouTube. So not only do you put up the YouTube video, but you put it on your site, and then it links back to YouTube. So it creates this circle, and then you embed the video code on your website, you embed the video code on your blog, you use the code in your Facebook, you tweet it, and you see how all around it becomes this circle, starting with a video, but you can't look at video without understanding this idea of the blended search. Is everybody following me?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay, question.
You got embedded on your homepage, and you click on that, does that take you away from your homepage to YouTube, or does it play right there as sort of an applet?
It usually, if you embed it, it'll play in that thing. And you could even, there's a lot of different ways that you can set the video up. And I think one of them is you could have it be autoplay, so when people come to that specific page on your web page, it plays automatically. Or you could have it where you press it. One other question? Did I see?
Are there key terms that are most popular in marketing?
Are there key relevant terms? That would be a good question to ask an SEO person, because relevant terms come back to, I'll give you an example. everything I do, I tag Jessica Kizorek. So I own Jessica Kizorek hands down. Now, what I did recently was I'm thinking about what other words do I want to show up as on YouTube. So I decided that I wanted to put in Jessica Kizorek, lesbian keynote speaker. Right? So I wanted to come in as when anybody searched for lesbian speaker, I would come up. So I did that. I put that, like I had a couple of videos up on my YouTube page already, and I tagged them as Jessica Kizorek, right? They were already up. They have like 7 views, like minimal views. Within 4 days, all my videos came up under, when I searched for lesbian speaker on YouTube, I owned it immediately.
Especially now.
Well, right? Yeah. So that took 4 days. Okay, so, yeah. Once you go into YouTube, I think there's a settings tab, and it shows you how to share, and you can either get a link to share on Facebook, or you can get embed code, HTML embed code, but I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so I want to show you a couple case studies, and then I'll open this up for questions. A couple case studies of things like clients that I've had. One of them I'm not super happy with, and the other 2 I was really impressed by. Okay, so this is a guy, Jesse Otley. I love Jesse Otley, client of mine. My team did the photographs. My team built the WordPress site. We did all his copywriting. We did all of his navigation, right? And as a result of that, he came up just within like 4 months. His website is now the key website. He owns his name, jesseotley.com. Right? He owns it. Now look at images for Jesse Otley. We own the first 2, and then the 4th one we own because we put those all up there. So what's the first thing that all those black and white photos, him sitting in the chair, him the website, we own the first 20 of his images, which is a big deal, right? Because you want to not only own your name, but you want to own all these images. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and I thought it was actually really interesting. Look at the bottom left. Badass businesswomen comes up under Jesse Otley's search terms. I just loved that. I was like, yes. Okay, so Jesse Otley goes from having an awesome website, having awesome pictures, because why does he have awesome pictures that come up when we search for his images? Why?
Did you embed them?
No? Yes. I tagged them, every single picture that we uploaded to his website, his blog, his everything. It had his name in the title of the photograph. Does everyone understand that? Okay, 3 people said they. Raise your hand if you understand what I just said. Okay, good. Yes, we posted this all on his website. We posted it on his blog. We did it all we stacked all the images to read for Google.
So under what category on the site did you put that? So like news, PR?
All of them. All of them. All of them. We put them all over the place. We saturated these photos so that I could show this as a case study. Okay, so here's where he went wrong. He did not want to do videos. I was twisting his arm. I was like, Jesse, we have to do videos. That's what brings it full circle. That's what you're really good with. He has a super sexy Australian accent. I was like, you'd be perfect for video. And he didn't do it. And look what comes up when you search for Jesse Otley. It's like confessions of an image fanboy, bleeding cool, right? Jesse Campbell sings "What Goes Around Comes Back Around." I mean, it's Elvis tribute artist Andy Otley. I mean, what is this, right? We found Jesse Otley, instant checkmate, search records for, That is not what you want to have on your YouTube page, okay? So here's a case study that really worked. Another one of my clients was Dr. Eric Lampenstein. He's the founder of Cafe of Life Chiropractic. So he has this great website, and I'm not going to show it, but he has also, I set up a blog for him. Very simple. How can chiropractic care help patients? Notice the About Me. It's got a photograph tagged with his name. This whole blog has about 10 photographs, all tagged with his name. So when you look at his photographs, right, he owns all these photographs are of him. I mean, we've got like his in the chiropractor. I mean, we've got like the first 20 images. Now, here's something really interesting. You know why he has all these images on? And I want you to pay special attention to see the fourth one where his thing is in the background and the one on the left where his little thing is on the background. He's got all these images. You know why? Because on his YouTube page, we've labeled all these videos. Dr. Lampenstein, no more migraines, the technology used for chiropractic adjusting. All in Spanish too, what is chiropractic? Why did I choose to be a chiropractor? Benefits of digital motion x-ray. All these videos, I mean, there's like 10 more of them. I shot all these videos for him. And then because we labeled them, see how Dr. Eric Lampenstein is in all, he's in the titles, he's in the descriptions. We own the first 20 of all his videos. And that's why he has, these are all thumbnails of his videos that we put on YouTube. So see how it comes back around? It's a cyclical thing. Okay, another case study that I really am proud of is Adam Cronin. He's the founder of Primal Roots Center for Activation. How cool does that sound? Okay, so Adam is great on video. We set up a WordPress site for him, but unlike Jesse, he was the first thing we went after was the videos. So we spent, I don't know, a full day filming. And we came up with, let's see, how many videos? There's, I think, 22 videos. He has 5 subscribers. He has 640 views. And we haven't promoted the YouTube page whatsoever. We've sent no emails there, sent no URLs. We've not posted it on YouTube. Nothing. It's just sitting there. 640 views. If we promoted that, I say within a month we'd have 6,040 views because the content is so relevant. One thing that I thought was really great is you type in Adam Cronin, and the thing that comes up first of all is these years ago. Remember, because I said timing? Years ago, somebody posted videos of him doing kettlebell routines, and you know, that's 2-3 years ago. But the fourth video that comes up is, we labeled it Event Space Miami, Adam Cronin, Primal Roots Center for Activation. Posted it 6 months ago, 80 views. It's now the 4th video on YouTube when you search his name. You know, I didn't really think much of it when we labeled it, but then I went to YouTube last night, and it's if you YouTube search Event Space Miami, what is the second video that comes up? Adam's venue. The second video that comes up, Event Space Miami. Dumb video. I mean, it's just of him, and in fact, we shot all these videos, so I got confused. And this video, at the end of it, it's like 45 seconds, but right at the end, the last 8 seconds, he screwed up, and he's like, oh my God, screw this, turn off the camera, we gotta do it over. And actually, he said the F word, right? So this video, I accidentally uploaded it onto YouTube, and he watched the video, and he's like, oh my God, you have to take this down, this is totally inappropriate, I screwed up, we have to put up a different one. However, he got a phone call regarding Miami Event Space from Christian Slater. And Christian Slater says, I've watched some of your videos. Adam Cronin says, I've watched some of your videos too. Now, I mean, that's great results for being I mean, that's what happens when you start owning YouTube. You get calls from Christian Slater. It's so random, I love it. Okay, so this all comes back full circle to, you know, what it takes to start owning and saturating YouTube with the videos that are going to ultimately, you know, dumb videos, antiviral videos that are going to come back, and the primary motivating factor for antiviral videos, the primary motivating factor for putting YouTube videos up is, you tell me. Search, but when people search for you, what do you want them to do? Get views. Once you get views, what do you want the views to turn into? Conversions. What? Conversions from what? To your website. Why do you want to drive them to your webpage? To make money. Because your videos are ultimately going to get views and then sell your product so that you're converting viewers into buyers. All right, that's all I got. Okay, who's got some questions? I know some of you might have to leave, so who's got some questions, and then we're going to wrap this thing up.
Does it matter whether your video is viewed in its entirety?
Yes, it actually views it. The more views you get, the higher. And it's not the more views you get; it's the longer they watch. Actually contributes to your ranking. Oh, and I'm sorry, just before I'm cutting you off, because that's why you want to create really short videos. So you want to create videos that are like a minute, 2 minutes long. 2 minutes and 30 seconds is about the average attention span.
You work with clients. How do you balance the natural tension of quick, speedy iPhone video versus need for brand image and a certain level of...
Yeah, that's a great question. It's a great question. There's definitive ways to use video. And let me tell you the ways, like the cheap ways that you can do it, right? Cheap ways are like reviews. If I want to get her to give me a review or something like that, testimonials, it's on the fly, it's of a speech, that's fine. Use cheap video cameras. You could be like more personal. You could be giving your thoughts on it. You could be showing people, oh, this is what I'm doing, right? That's a great place to use cost-effective video. However, when it comes down to branding and to quality of brand, a quality of speaker, to really show this quality, the branding, that kind of thing needs to be done professionally. You want the logo to come up first. You want maybe a little lower third, saying this is the topic, this is the title, this is what we're going to talk about. Have it be really exquisite. Have it be color corrected. Have the audio be perfect. Those are the kind of things that you want to be professional. Does that answer your question? So you've got to think about how the video is going to be viewed and how it's going to be portrayed.
The experience video versus the pop of what you're talking about, of the brand. What I'm hearing in the luxury brand marketing is the experience of a long Cartier ad.
Mm-hmm.
How do you position that with your clients? Get up on YouTube.
First, you got to figure out what do they want to come up in search as. If it's Cartier, they've got tons of competition. They're going to be on like the 40th page of YouTube. But if it's like Miami, Cartier, dealer special buy gorgeous wedding rings. You see how specific that's getting? So when people search Miami Cartier wedding rings, then that comes up as like the top 10. You understand?